Welcome back to the center of it all. We've covered your chocolate and your flowers, so now we're moving on to wine. We are currently at Mount Nittany Winery, where they are dedicated to crafting local wine here in central Pennsylvania. Mount Nittany Winery was founded by Joe and Betty Carroll. They were both home winemakers who worked at Penn State. When they retired, they decided to move out to the country where they could grow their own grapes for their own winemaking.
They settled on this piece here on the side of Mount Nittany in 1983. Some of the vineyard was planted in 1984, and then another part of the vineyard was planted in 1987. And then they opened a commercial winery in the summer of 1990.
They have a couple of flagship wines that started when the winery opened. Those are Tailgate Red, Nittany Mountain White, and Nittany Mountain Blush.
We're kind of known for those, but over the years we've kind of gotten a reputation for more of some more of the drier wines, Chardonnay, Riesling, Cabernet Franc, things like that.
Around Valentine's Day, there is a little bit of a change in what wines customers buy because they want to know which wines pair best with different types of chocolate.
We still sell a lot of the sweet wines that pair well with some white chocolates, and some of the drier, more robust wines that pair well with like your darker chocolates and your bitter chocolates and things like that. So we do notice a little bit of increase in those types of wines during the couple of weeks leading up to Valentine's Day.
To celebrate the holiday, the winery does a wine and chocolate pairing event.
You come in and we have 5 or 6 different types of chocolate paired with 5 or 6 different wines. And they start from lightest, work their way all the way up to the darkest chocolates and the darkest wines, and you kind of go through the event like that. You'll taste the chocolate, and there'll be someone there pouring the wine, telling you about the wine, and they're telling you about why these two pair well together. So it's an educational event, and it's a fun time. You get chocolate and wine. So I mean, everybody seems to enjoy it. We always sell out every year, so it seems like it's always been a big hit here at the winery for us.
The event does get booked up, but they limit only 25 people coming in per hour, so it doesn't get too crowded.
Well, it's kind of intimate. You have kind of a one-on-one interaction with the person that is serving the chocolate and the wine.
When it comes to pairing wines with different foods, there are no strict rules, but you do want to try and pair intensity levels. For example, white wines pair better with fish, whereas red wines pair well with a heavier meat.
Really no hard and fast rule. You like what you like, and if you enjoy drinking, Chardonnay and you enjoy red meat, and if it works for you, hey, that's a good thing, But there's guidelines out there to kind of help people kind of steer them in a direction that would set them up for a good chance of having the wine complement the food.
As the winemaker, Scott says he likes all the wines, but this time of year he does have a preference.
I tend to drink more red wines. They kind of warm you up, they're a little bit more fuller bodied, and so I've been drinking a lot of our dry red wines. Merlot, Cabernet Franc, Cabernet Sauvignon, things like that.
For Scott, it's not just about making the wine, but it's about the science behind it.
I'm very passionate about what I do. I truly enjoy crafting and making wine from the different grapes that are available here within the state. And it's just, I find a lot of joy in it.
The winery will be having its chocolate pairing event February 9th and 10th. You can make reservations by calling or going online. That's it for this week's episode of The Center of It All. I hope you have a great Valentine's Day, and I'll see you next time.